what is Hamid Mir and other journalists, whatever we saw on April 22nd ke show mein, what is Hamid Mir actually referring to? What is he saying?
I am in a fix to sort out what he was actually referring to. I don't know, but one thing is very, very clear. Hamid Mir actually was criticizing, the former Pakistan's armed forces, and at the center of this controversy, he was actually at pain because when a former, when a sitting army chief of one of Pakistan's largest, one of the world's largest armies, and the head of this army, when he goes to say that we are not in a position to fight our bitter enemy, that's unfortunately India. So it makes sense, so everybody was at pain. I think I don't know, uh, what was the meeting all about, but according to me there were 25 journalists, and he was actually telling to he was actually trying to convince them, yet we are in the middle of economic crunch. And when a country, when an armed forces, when a country is under the influence of economic crunch, he can't fight even its bitter enemy. So that was the meeting all about. And according to Hamid Muid, not only was shocked, but all of his 24 fellows, including Naseem Zara, they were all shocked to hear about this, that Pakistan claimed to be atomic state, and the armed forces of a nuclear armed state, are not in a position to fight its bitter enemy.
Okay, sir, have you ever been part of these meetings that General Bajwa had been holding with journalists?
Yeah, I think sometimes in 2020 or 2020, earlier in 2021, I can't remember the exact date and year the meeting held, but I think either it was late 2020 or in the beginning of 2021. But I can't remember the exact date of this meeting.
So you were in one of the meeting, but can you recall what was General
One
Bajwa?
thing is clear. The meeting was, but one thing is very clear. That is, this meeting held soon after the Modi Sarkar, stabbed Kashmir with its special, status.
Status.
This is clear because actually the former, head of Pakistan's army, he was actually trying to brief the journalists about what happened there in Kashmir.
These were off the record meetings, not on record meetings.
And yeah, it was off the record. And we were told that it's going to be of the most important thing that was labeled as, it's a secret, special secret. And we can't disclose the state secret as well. And I hope you understand as well.
Totally, totally. I rest it with you. It's your
But I
prerogative.
want, I can confirm that I attended this sort of meeting once, and with top military leadership, but I can't disclose what actually what discussed there in the meeting. We were told it's a state secret, and if someone disclose the state secret, you can understand what can
I,
happen to me or anybody else. But one thing is clear: Pakistan has been passing through economic crunch for many years, and that's a reality.
we, like what Hamid Mir said today and what the newspapers have been published, what the Jang was publishing in January, what Javed Chaudhry wrote, about Prime Minister Modi's meeting with the scheduled Prime Minister Modi's meeting with Imran Khan. So Hamid Mir and other journalists are suggesting there was a rift between General Bajwa and Imran Khan, who was the Prime Minister at that time. So what do you have to say about that point, that sort of revelation that they have made?
Well, Imran Khan himself revealed the rift between him and General Bajwa when he was heading Pakistan's armed forces, and there is nothing to disclose about that because it's going to be open secret. And at many occasions, former Prime Minister Imran Khan has disclosed it. Even he, in one of the public rallies, he said that actually the former, the Pakistan Armed Forces chief was a dummy prime minister. In one of his meeting, he had said, but also, you know that the Pakistan Armed Forces have been powerful and they have been playing a role in Pakistan politics as well. That's an open secret, and they have been powerful. And what happened to Nawaz Sharif and even the former prime minister, two, three prime minister in the past as well. And I think there is no denying in saying that former prime minister Imran Khan had rift with former army chief General Bajwa, and that's a reality.
So if we trust what Hamid Mir is saying, that General Bajwa had briefed, as you were, earlier mentioning with us, had briefed these journalists that India, we cannot afford a fight with India. But why would he say this? How do you analyze his statement that we cannot afford a fight with India?
Well, one thing is clear. One thing is very clear in Hamid Bir's disclosure that Pakistan has been facing economic crunch for a long time. And when a country is passing through economic crunch, definitely the armed forces has to face the brunt as well. That's the reality. But what I understand is that General Bajwa wanted Pakistan and India to solve their dispute, including Kashmir as well, across the table. And he tried at numerous occasions, but he could not. Even when the meeting you are referring to, that's reality. And my sources told me that the Prime Minister Imran Khan was not in the loop when it comes to discuss Prime Minister Modi's visit to Pakistan at some point. And if the Hamid Mir says that the Foreign Office and Prime Minister was not in the loop, then I agree. I agree. There have been many occasions in the past that the civilian leadership and even the Pakistan Foreign Office was not in the loop at not only given that the Pakistan and India relationship, but also in relationship between Pakistan and Americans as well. But one thing is clear, that is the people in Pakistan are, badly criticizing the former Pakistan Armed Forces Chief General Bajwa, and it is unprecedented because never ever in Pakistan since 1947 we never, I never witnessed even the history Pakistani nation never criticized any former, the chief of Pakistan Armed Forces to a degree which General Bajwa is facing right now. The people are badly criticizing.
Okay, sir, thank you so much having you for spending your time with us despite your tight schedule. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you. We'll stay in touch and keep getting information from you on the other side of the border. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.